We did. We went from 18 to 11 dunks or layups, and for their team. But we did a better job. Again, you're not going to stop a superstar at this time of year. We want to slow him down, and it's not one guy; it's a team effort. Again, we want to continue to take his numbers down as much as we can. He's a great player. He's making threes, and that's something that we got to make sure we understand. And again, not let somebody else jump up and have a big night.
Was that simply getting back, or were there other adjustments?
We made some other adjustments and some other changes how we were guarding situation, and that's what it's going to be. We'll probably guard it a different way tomorrow night. But again, we did a better job of getting back. That was the first foul, and that's something we got to continue to do is get back on the raise, and we did a much better job of that.
You said getting Dwane into the game was part of the plan. What did you like about his skill set that made you think he'd be a good?
Well, he's a good facilitator. He did a good job of passing. They're committing to the ball quite a bit, and so he did a good job of finding the open man, the rollers, penetrating, kicking. I thought, that type of play helped our three-point shot, and that's what we've been, we're prepared for. Is there traps, and it's going to, the shooters should be ready to set their feet, shoot the ball with conviction, and that's what, Dwane helps facilitate his style of play.
After mental preparedness, what's your message to the team for heading into Game 3 on the road?
It's going to be a battle. We got to be ready for war. It's not going to be easy. The game is not going to be pretty. We don't want a pretty game. You talk about execution. That's what the playoffs are about, is playing after the execution is not there. Teams are going to take away your first options, probably your second options, and after that it's basketball. And I thought our physicality was better. We're going to have to take it up to another level, to make it a grinded out type game, and that's what it's what it's going to come to. We had a couple of stretches where we had, three stretches. One in the second quarter we had a lead, let it dissipate. Third quarter we had a lead, let it dissipate. In the fourth quarter we had a lead and it dissipated. And some we were trying to do too much. I thought we did a good job, but there's a happy medium there of being aggressive, penetrating, kicking, finding, or forcing the issue. And we've got to find a happy medium, especially when we have a lead.
Despite missing some of those threes, those looks you want to ideally get, moving the ball around the way.
Yeah, those are good looks. We had all of the looks, we want. The way they're playing defense, presented those shots, those plays, and guys made shots. And sometimes it's, what do we have, 14 threes, and sometimes it's a make or miss league, and guys made shots last night. And we have shooters, so there should be no thinking, nothing but jumping up and sticking the ball in the hole.
I don't know that he would have always been considered as one of those shooters, but Corey's been shooting the ball really well in this series and has been improved this year.
All year. He's one of our better three-point shooters, and he worked on it this summer. Him and his pops worked on it hard this summer, and Corey did a good job, and he's one of our best spot-up shooters, especially when he's in the game with Kyle and also with Dwane. When Dwane's in the game, it puts him off to another as a shooting position. So he's quietly one of our best three-point shooters.
How did you feel about how the last minute of the game played out? It looked like they were able to create a couple of pretty open looks.
Well, yeah, we had some miscues on some plays down the stretch in our coverages, and they did too. And that's what you want to have, as few of those as you can. They did a couple of different things down the stretch that we got caught off guard with, and we did some things too. So again, that's what the playoffs are about. Having something to go to that time of game. But again, ours were communication, understanding what our jobs are in those positions, and making sure we talk it out. And at those crucial moments, the last minute of the game, those mental and communication mistakes ain't happen.
When you guys made the move for Serge, and you're thinking about what he can bring to you guys, was this sort of the moment and the type of game that you had in mind?
He's played more playoff games than anybody. Serge has been in the conference in the NBA Finals. Corey's been in the NBA Finals. I've been there as a coach, and so Serge has been there as many games as anybody. So he's been in these moments. Luckily, he's unfortunately, he's played with a sprained ankle before, and it took him a little while to get going. But once he got going, he carried us in the second half last night.
As for your team,
he looks like he's shooting pretty fine
He's fine. I mean, I think, well, I wouldn't say he's fine, but he's much better. I think as the days go on, that ankle's going to get better and looser, and he'll get more used to playing with it the way it is.
Coach Lowry was out for a while, back recently. Ibaka, relatively new. Tucker, how far away is this team from peaking? You think, or is there a way to go, or are they
No,
close?
it's not a way to go. It's a challenge just because we haven't had as many games, and now very intense, meaningful games, the way it is now. You know, as far as the group together. So the communication, the nuances, understanding what certain guys are going to do in certain situations, they're still filling each other out. So that's a huge part of, especially on the offensive end. Defensively, you can kind of, you playing basketball and your instincts take over. But offensively, whether you pinning in or crossing under or popping or rolling, those are the little things that I think Serge and Tuck and Kyle are all getting on the same page with. And you know, and as we go along, hopefully they get better.
Is it a different kind of fun playing on the road for this team?
Well, it should be. I mean, we have an older group. Like I told the guys, it's not going to be a picnic. And if anybody's looking for a picnic, they're in for the wrong type of party. So it's going to be a battle, a war, and we got to go in with that mentality. Your only friends you're going to have are the guys in the film room in there earlier.
Any word on Stackhouse getting Coach of the Year of D-League?
I have. He won it great. That's congratulations. He did a great job with that team, growing that team, developing that team. I saw where Tavares got Defensive Player of the Year. That was huge. And I thought our guys that went down, Freddie and Siakam and those guys did a great job going down there playing, Bruno. And that's what it's all about, and for not only to develop the players, but for developing the coaches. And that's what the D-League was initially put in for, whether staff, coaches, players. It's all about development, and Stack did a great job with the team down there.